Guys, this is a bit of a different video today. I'm outside touching grass. This is insane to me too. I know what's going on. I got my Zoom portable mic out the room. It hasn't seen the sun, so I know it's bugging. Also, I do live next to a highway, so yeah, there's a lot of that. But I'm gonna see what I can do in post-production. Hopefully, I can make it as good as I possibly can. But you know, I feel like one of the most motivating things in life is the day when you realize that you're wasting it. Ooh, that was kind of a bar. Yo, I'm taking that. No one can steal that. That's mine. Nah, but yeah, this is gonna be off the dome, unscripted. I don't have a plan for this video other than to just, you know, say what's on my mind a little bit to the small portion of people that actually care and that watch my videos and that will watch my videos hopefully in the future. We'll see. But yeah, man, it's a really motivating day in life, the day you realize that you're actually wasting it, the day you realize you're actually not going in a direction that you think you want to go. And I feel like everybody goes through this at least once, like, you know, because as a kid, you mainly just listen to whatever your parents tell you to do. In fact, 99% of kids just listen to what their parents tell them to do. And that can land you in some spots you didn't really want to be in. And that's kind of just the unfortunate reality of it. You know, it sucks sometimes just kind of going through life instead of actively doing what you want to do. But I feel like falling into that category is almost like a canon event, right? Like you don't really get to avoid starting off doing what you don't want to do. I feel like very slim people go from being a kid to doing exactly what they want. And we've seen people that have been able to do that, which is so awesome. Like hella proud of those people. But yeah, man, how does this relate to today? How does this relate to my 100th video? Well, it is crazy to say that I have made 100 videos unpaid, no money. And listen, for me, it's not even about that. Because if it was about that, I wouldn't have made those videos. That's just the reality of it. I actually really like doing videos. Like, I think it's cool. I think it's cool to like record and interact with people from however far away, coming together to play this one game. That is so dope to me, bro. That's so dope. Like, I've really made a full catalog of videos. Like, that's so crazy. I made a full catalog of videos at this point. Most of them not being good. They're not good videos, right? But there were projects that I actually was passionate about and that I, put out there with a smile on my face, man. Like, I think that counts for something, right? And I feel like the unfortunate fact about that is that back then making those videos, like, I was a kid. Like, I didn't have any real responsibility. Life didn't really, like, there wasn't much to it other than going to school and talking to your friends, coming home and doing maybe your homework, and then going to bed or playing the game or doing whatever. And, back then making those videos were so much easier because, like, I mean, not only did I not really put in the most effort, like, I just kind of recorded just to record, but it was also, I also had more time. I had more time to actually do that. And now my time is very, like, with YouTube and school and all this stuff, mainly school now. Like, college is kicking my ass. I'm majoring in computer science. It's kicking my ass, bro. But nonetheless, we try and get done what we need to get done, right? But the unfortunate thing about that is that through that, it's making it harder to actually make videos, which is something that I actually want to do. You know, like going to school and all this stuff. Like, I hate school, bro. Like, I think the structure of college is really, really odd. Anyway, I don't care to get into that, but I just think it's odd. And I've never really enjoyed the school system as a whole. But I do look back on like the younger years of school, you know, and I feel like those were good. But I feel like those are good just because you didn't have much to do. And then also I feel like nostalgia plays a factor. Anyway, I'm gonna try not to get off topic, but I say all that to say I've been doing this for a long time without caring about the numbers, right? And I still don't really care about the numbers. The only unfortunate thing is that now the only numbers that matter is like money wise, because if YouTube's not helping me out financially, like that's fine. Like nothing major needs to come from it. Just like I would say, like I said, I don't care about the numbers. If I make minimum wage doing this YouTube thing, I'm done with everything else in my life, bro. This is going to be main focus, bro. I swear, like this is gonna be main focus because I just like making videos. So if I'm getting paid for it, that's it. That's goal complete. Doesn't need to be much. Like my sub count can cap at my goal, which I will mention later. It can cap at my goal and I'll be making like the very bare minimum, and it can never change. And I will be satisfied, bro. Satisfied. You don't even know. But yeah, man, I've made 100 videos, 100 passionate videos without caring about the number. If that doesn't scream something you want to do, then what does, man? If you're doing something for no pay and you still love doing it, bro, that's your passion, bro. Like, that's how you define something you want to do, with the ultimate goal being able to do that thing and have it sustain you for a long period of time. I hope I'm coming across good with what I'm trying to say, because I'm not a big public speaker or talker or anything like that. Like, I don't know. I'm just yapping, to be honest. But I do have, I do have some stuff I want to say, because this video is more of a message to myself, right? Where we've made 100 videos. What now? I just want to take a quick second, just a segment of this video, to talk to my future self a little bit and just tell him, that regardless, it's all right. But, I want to ask him some questions to see if he has the answers to them now, or not. I don't know what's gonna happen, but it is what it is. To my future self, our plan was to get to our 200th video and hit 10K subscribers. It can cap there. But our goal was to get to our 200th video and get to 10K subscribers. So question number 1, did we hit 200 videos? Regardless of what the number says, because the goal is to get there. Who cares about the number? Who cares about the number of subscribers? That wasn't the point in the beginning. It's not really the point now. Did we get to 200 videos? Did we persevere regardless of what the number said and got to 200? That's number 1. Gotta do that. 200 videos. Second, did we hit 10K? If we did, dope. That's so lit. Like, for all the people that supported, that is actually so awesome to see 10K. Insane. If we didn't hit 10K, that's fine. Are we close? Are we far? The real point is to make those videos, hit 200, and get a little bit of a recap. If we are at 10K, we're like a little bit close, I think that's goal complete in my eyes. 9K, 8K, that's goal complete. 10K being the ultimate. Are we nowhere near? Right? Are we nowhere near? Not even touching 1,000 subs. If that's the case, hey man, don't get discouraged, bro. Like, you tried. Trying is more than half the battle. Success will not come if you don't try. And I feel like people are forgetting that. People are really forgetting that though. People get nervous to try, and I've gotten nervous too. I can say this now because I know I was nervous to try for the longest time. Trying is scary, but trying is actually the only way to see success. The only way. You literally, if you don't try, you don't succeed. That is a guarantee. But if you try, you might succeed. That should be all the motivation you need, bro. Just the potential that you might succeed is crazy. Do you understand how crazy that is? Bro, try. Just try. Before anything else, try. And once you're done trying and see the result, then think of your second option, third options, or whatever options. But your first option is to try, my boy. Just try. Bro, anybody that laughs at you for trying, people that laugh at you for trying are not successful. They're not. And they probably won't be. Everybody that's successful will not laugh at you for trying. Why? Because everybody that's successful freaking tried. They tried. That's all they did. They tried and it just worked. And not everybody that tries is not gonna work for everybody that tries. I'm not gonna sit here and act like life is all sunshine and rainbows. Y'all, I'm not gonna talk about the specific topic, but y'all seen some stuff that's been happening in life recently with people being unalived. It sucks, man. Life's rough. Life's rough, life's hard, life's unfair. And life does not really care whether you try or not. It's going to keep going. It's gonna keep going. Stops for nobody. Time stops for nobody. Not a single human on this planet has the ability or the privilege to pause time in their reality to get what they want figured out and think about this and that. No, bro, no. You don't know when it's gonna end. You don't know how stuff's gonna turn out. But what you do have control over is whether you try. And a lot of people are gonna hear that and they're just gonna say, yo, whatever. Because I've done that. I've done that. I'm not claiming saint. I've seen all these motivational things. I'm not even trying to be motivational. I'm just saying it how it is. But I've seen all these motivational things, scrolling on my phone. Right. It's hella motivational. Scroll. Oh, damn, you're right. I really should lock in. Scroll. Like, I've been there, bruh. So most people won't care. But that's fine. The people that don't care, they'll care eventually. Most people do. And I'm in that position now where I care now. It's getting to that point where it's like, oh shoot, it really is time. It's time to try. Because my boy, I can guarantee you something in life. You gonna die, my boy. We all dead. We all gonna die. You gonna die, bro. Whether you did what you wanted to do in life or not, you're gonna die. That's guaranteed. Don't gotta worry about that one. People say, oh, the only thing you really have to care about is death and taxes. Bro, the only thing you gotta care about is death. A lot of people don't pay their taxes. A lot of people don't pay their taxes. You are guaranteed death. You're guaranteed it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way out of that. Whether you did what you wanted or not. And I guess in a devil's advocate way, you can spin that and be like, well, if you're gonna die, what's the point, right? A lot of people have said that. If you're gonna die, what's the point? And to that I say, yeah, you're gonna die, but what's the point of living miserably? Why would you want to live miserably just because you know it's gonna be over one day? That's lame. Like, you want to be proud of what you did before you passed. Like, why willingly live the opposite of what you want just because you feel like it doesn't matter? That's a bad way of viewing life, and that's just a bad way of thinking in general. So at the end of the day, just try, right? Future me, I hope you tried, and I hope you got to 200 videos, regardless of the number. I hope you got to 200 videos and stayed 10 toes, didn't let that number affect you. In fact, my plan, honestly, is to not let that number affect me or even care about that number until 200 videos. Once I hit my 200th video, I will respond to this video with all the questions and whatnot. But I don't care about the number until that point. Then I'll assess, okay, maybe this is not worth putting so much effort in and doing. Maybe I should pivot to maybe a second life, which is making video games. I've always said, if I can't play them for a living, I want to make them for a living. So I'll probably pivot that way, and I'll just maybe not stop making videos, but like I'll probably post like once a month, once every 2 months. Like, maybe if I make a project, I'll post about it and whatnot. We'll see where that goes. But regardless of the number, I want to get to 200 videos and then figure that out after. Yeah, so as I went on a big rant, but continue with the questions. Did we hit 10K? If we did, bro, I'm so proud of you, bro. Like, let's go. We actually hit 10K. That's insane. We're done. Stop subscribing. We hit 10K. But in all seriousness, though, I am really proud of you for hitting 10K. That's awesome. And I hope you do continue to make videos. In fact, I know you will, for sure. If we hit 10K, like, that's it. That's contract sealed. We're making videos for till the end of time. My second question is, did you stay grounded? Did you not let the words stop you earlier than you wanted to stop? Which is big. That's important. Don't stop. Do not stop. You better not stop. You better not have stopped. I'm gonna be disappointed if you freaking stopped me. Yeah, did you stay grounded? Did you not let the words get to you? And are you better at not letting the words get to you? Because they're gonna show up, right? Criticism is abundant and never ending. So hope you found a good way to deal with that if it got to that point. Next, did you lose anybody? Did anybody that was with you at the start, or is anybody not with you now? And how are you doing with that? I hope that's fine. I hope nobody left. But if it did, I hope you're doing good, and I hope that you're still staying strong. And if nobody did, shout out to y'all. I love y'all. Y'all know who you are. And then even for all the people that are just subscribed and I don't know them in real life, y'all are still the bros, right? Y'all know who you are too. And like, quick rant on that as well. Like, for the way I want to run my channel is everyone that subscribes, bro, I really do consider you like you're the bro. Like, I don't really like posting clips. I feel like if I hit 1,000 subs before my 200 videos, I'm probably gonna stop posting clips at 1,000 subs, just because I don't enjoy. And this is just my personal opinion. I understand clips make you get bigger. Clips like broaden your range of people that see you. But something about that for me has always been like, I don't want to just put out the best moments of videos for anybody. I would rather keep those moments. I would rather keep those moments for people that are, subscribers, people that actually come and watch the whole video and vibe with me the video, and then we can talk in the comments about how something happened and have our little inside jokes and niche things. Like, I like that. I don't hate this, of course, but I don't really like the idea of just putting out the best clips that, you know, the subscribers that come and watch the whole video, just putting out the best clips for people that, you know, that are just scrolling and they don't really know anything about the channel or anything about the, like, how it goes, anything about, you know, how the video really went or stuff like that. Like, they just kind of saw the clip, you know, laughed at it and then, or didn't laugh at it and then scrolled, right? I would rather the people that stuck around for the whole video being 45 to an hour long, they stuck around and they saw those jokes and they laughed at those jokes and we talked about it in the comments. Oh, at this number, freaking 12 something, this was funny, and oh, at 30 minutes you should have done this instead of that, and you know, stuff like that I think is cool. So I would rather run it that way. So when I hit 1,000 subs, contrary to the easy way of getting subs, I'm probably just gonna not post clips anymore because I don't like doing it. I'm not fond of doing it. I'd rather people stumble across me through, if other people post clips, that's fine, but I mean, because I got no control over that. But me personally, I don't want to put out clips that are just the best moments. I would rather keep my community, our inside jokes, our, you know, the funny moments and stuff. I want to keep that in the community with the bros. And if you just subscribe, you become one of the bros, you know. That's all that's required. It's not like it's a hard requirement. But like, if you don't want to subscribe, that's fine too, because that, you know, because it's all personal preference. But if you subscribe, if you hit that subscribe button, you're one of the bros. So I would rather it just be fun inside jokes between us. I don't want it to just be everybody can just, you know, see the joke and not care and be like, you know, I don't know, that's just my personal opinion. But I don't mind if clips are posted. That's fine. That's never bothered me. But me personally, I'm not gonna willingly put out my own clips, because obviously I know what's funny, right? Because I've made the video, and I feel like people that do post clips are gonna be people that also watch the video. So it's like, I feel like by proxy that's a little bit better, because they saw the whole video and then made a clip. But I just yapped crazy for that part. Holy crap! But yeah, man. As to continue the questions, like, you know, I hope you didn't lose anybody. I hope you hit 10K. Hopefully you did. If you didn't, or if you're close, that's cool. But if you didn't hit 10K, that's fine. If you're nowhere near, that's fine too. You tried. You know what I'm saying? That's top tier. And did you get 200 videos? You got 200 videos. I don't care. You got 200 videos. I know that's complete, because you ain't even changing the journey until that completes. For those short questions, that everything worked out. And for the things that didn't, I hope you're dealing with it well. And hey, that's the game. I hope this video turned out well. The sun is beaming right now. I just wanted to be outside because, you know, it's a change of environment. You know, we got some big trees in the back. It's noisy, so this video might be, you know, a little off. Hopefully it's not. I'm gonna try and do what I can in post-production. But this was just a raw video, man. Just a raw video. Hopefully I was able to get my point across, and I was able to get it across well. And if I wasn't, then oh well, I tried. But yeah, man, I got some videos to make. One I'm about to make right after this. So tune in to the next video that drops the day after today. So in your eyes, if you've seen it today, in your eyes tomorrow, we will be playing a game. That's what we do around here. We play games. And yeah, that will be it, y'all. I will see y'all in the next video. Peace. I'ma just teleport over because, you know, I'm about to record it right now. So I'm gonna be wearing the same hoodie. So we just finna